Good afternoon, yarn nerds, and welcome to another episode of Roll for Yarn. And today we're going to be using those cute marble dice because why not? And today we're going to be rolling for some 12 alpaca. So 100% alpaca is fantastic if you're allergic to lanolin because there's no lanolin. And now roll for technique, we have resist. So resist is exactly what you are expecting. So basically you're adding a resistance to your fiber or your yarn so that you leave a blank space and you can dye that blank space later. And now let's roll for some color. And we have 5 champagne. So funny thing with champagne is when you see the dye solution, it looks orange. And when it's dyed, it's champagne. So here's our champagne, super cute. Now we have, thank you, Past Catherine. So we have dark navy. Dark navy is fantastic and it smells like ink. And we have 13 for olive brown, and it is truly brown. Now 4, we have chocolate brown. So the dice seems to have a very good vision for what they want us to dye today. So we're going to be starting with the champagne in the pan, and we're going to be adding our yarn to the pan for the resist dyeing. And you can see I've zip tied my reusable zip ties around, so it creates a lot of resistance, and that way we will have some blank space. However, I made some mistakes in this video, unfortunately. I should have grabbed the darker color, so I should have grabbed dark navy to do this portion, because honestly, when I was removing the zip ties, you could barely see anything. So we kind of rolled with it and did something different. Yeah. So hopefully the dice won't be taking it out on me for the next videos, because oops, this is not a resist dye video, unfortunately. But it's fine. It's fine. We're all learning, right? So you can see that the dark navy almost looks purple and the olive brown is truly brown with an undertone of green, which is why it's called olive brown. You know, I don't know. Anyways, so we're adding the chocolate brown, which is a rich and warm color that I really like to work with, especially if I'm working with other warm tone colors like pinks and sometimes even oranges. So we're going to be adding this to the yarn. We're going to be flipping over and doing the same exact colors that we just did, and then we are going to let it cook for half an hour, and we're going to see the final results when it's completely dry. So here's our beautiful yarn, and you can see how pretty this is. I'm a big fan of it, and you can even see that the olive brown did break a little bit, and we have some green in the yarns. And I'm going to call this one, I hope that fate won't let me down next time. And I will see you soon.